Welcome back to another NBTFAM reaction. In this video we have the latest Tech Explained video. This is discussing Apple's impact on the healthcare industry. Apple has often said, specifically Tim Cook, that Apple's mission is to be remembered as a health-focused company. So let's watch what this Tech Explained video and see what Jacqueline has to say. So before we do that, be sure to grab a coffee, a cold brew. Let's be real, probably a cold brew. Title is Apple Hospital Leaked. Now, we can see in here, we can see there's an NBT neon sign.
A new leak has surfaced that Apple is trying to create a hospital.
This is actually really cool as well about Tech Explained, because she often takes graphics and she does all that, and she works with Luke to put these graphics together, and the text really helps. Yeah, there. She actually she put that on her Twitter a while ago, which is really cool. More graphics. Ooh, that sound. That's actually the original Apple Watch video she made back in 2015, which is really cool.
They released a standard version, a $10,000 gold version.
Come on, like, who doesn't want a $10,000 watch? Not me anyways, thank you.
The sports version. And the sports version sold a lot.
Yeah, Apple Watch Sport.
People were interested in having a watch that they could work out with and track their progress with.
Cold brew, digital dive sign, more cold brew. Another sign, another cold brew, sorry.
People were not interested in buying a $10,000
Metal straw.
piece of tech that would be outdated the following year.
Really? Who would have known? Yeah, no one was interested in that.
And Apple took note the following.
You can see she does have an Apple Watch actually.
When the Apple Watch Series 2 came out, the press release for it said the ultimate device for a healthy life.
Okay, now we're seeing where we're getting into this.
A lot of the marketing around fitness and health as a whole. And
Yeah.
now we're in the Series 7, and they've actually stuck with that same marketing, and they've also added a plethora of new sensors.
Oh, here we go. Look at those. Look at those graphics. Glucose detectors. Huh. I didn't actually know that, because I know a good few people that could use that. You can see how the graphics really add to it. Apple Fitness Plus. I've tried it. It's good.
Question is, why? Let's start with the charitable and humanizing reasons. And that's that Apple has a lot of money and a lot of resources. And it seems
They
like
do.
one of their core values is helping public health. And their technology like fall detection and AVID.
Fall detection actually gets set off way too often for me. Even when I don't fall, it just gets set off. Like, I need to disable it. It's really like terrible. Also, I don't like looking at my heart rate anymore on my watch because it scares me.
It's actually saving countless people's lives. But obviously they're also...
Oh, nice money icon.
So there's more to the story. And one of the reasons, and really important reasons, is ecosystem. And I feel like they're...
Ecosystem. Yeah, you can see it there. Ecosystem.
So I'm not going to make that this video. But the thing that I will say is that all Apple's products work really seamlessly.
They do actually work really seamlessly. This actually reminds me a lot of the WWDC 2018 introduction video, like the start video on the channel.
One Apple product is going to be the only Apple product that you buy. If
Yeah.
you buy an iPhone and then you get headphones, you're probably going to buy AirPods and Buds Pro. If you have a Mac laptop and you want a tablet companion device,
You're gonna get an iPad. No one gets an Android tablet anymore, I'm sorry.
Use Sidecar. And if you want a smartwatch or a fitness tracker, you're probably going to buy the Apple Watch because not only will it show you all of your phone notifications and even act as a way to unlock your computer, but all of your data from your Apple Watch will seamlessly sync to the health app on your iPhone.
Let me just point out as well as that, there's Samsung watches out there which are really decent by the look of it, but you can't actually use a Samsung watch with your phone, like if you have an iPhone. And even if you can, it's severely neutered. So I do agree with this. Like, if you're getting an iPhone, you're going to have an Apple Watch. Doesn't work vice versa though, which is
So
weird.
it makes a lot of sense for Apple to have all these
Nice
different
video.
product categories, and every product category that I just mentioned is huge on its own.
Yeah.
Wearables made Apple $8.78 billion of revenue.
Yeah, that's a lot. And as a little fact, Apple has the most customer satisfaction of any product with the Apple Watch.
Advantage for Apple, and they can use it as leverage to seamlessly get into already established industries and
Yeah.
make a big impact right away. But why are they putting so much focus on the Apple Watch and health tech specifically?
That's an interesting point.
The era of personal fitness.
It is actually a really good ring, and I highly recommend you check it out. I checked it out after our sponsorship, and it really did actually look great.
Ton is killing it with bikes and with their subscription.
Oh, that's a cool B-roll
So
shot.
Apple will want to get a piece of that pie for the money aspects, but also for
See how the graphics really add to it.
millions of people are wearing the Apple Watch and opt in to share.
Fun fact, the Apple Watch is the most sold watch on the planet. Not smartwatch, watch. So keep that in mind.
Health data, Apple can learn a lot about public health, and then also come out with better product offerings that
Yeah.
solve problems.
That's actually really interesting. Going back here, you can see the Fitbit Versa 2, which she reviewed on the channel a while back. Obviously, she obviously uses an Apple Watch now.
And then also come out with better product offerings that suit the problems that they're seeing pop up.
Yeah, it's true.
So I think I've made
Colbert, obviously.
my case on why the Apple Watch is so important to Apple, but this whole video was created because of a leak that Apple was trying to create clinics and hospitals.
This was first discussed on the Digital Diet podcast. Highly recommend you check it out.
So why would they want to do that? In the leak,
Love the
it
text, by the
two
way.
main things that Apple wanted to do. The first is trying out a software to help people monitor their health, and the second is opening up physical spaces for people to meet with their doctors. And supposedly both have not gone that well. The Wall Street Journal has said that the primary care service hasn't gotten off the ground, and the digital health app launched quietly this year, but has struggled to keep users engaged.
Yeah.
So it's not turned out exactly what they hoped for so far, but I think from a theoretical level,
It looks
makes
great.
sense why they want to do these two things. Software in the healthcare industry is not
More
great.
corporate.
Like, obviously, I'm not a doctor, so I have no experience with it, but I did do a lot of research for this video, and I watched countless doctors basically just bash the software that they have to use at hospitals, and as we're moving away from
Now, this is really interesting as well. You can see she's switching the aero sets. I've mentioned this plenty of times before, by the way, but she switches the aero sets to really let you get an idea, you know, yeah, this is keeping you engaged. See, she's using B-roll from other videos now.
It's really important that the software is intuitive
Yeah.
and works. And
That is
is
important.
reliable, and that's like Apple.
More graphics. You can tell a lot of work has gone into this, and it's over a month in the works, or 2 months now, I think it is. But yeah, it's a lot of work.
belong to. And they're really good at consistent software updates and security patches as well, which is super important for health data. And it would kind of make sense for Apple to get involved in this
It
because
would.
not only is it their strong suit, but also it's a completely different type of business model than what they currently have from the B2C business model.
That is actually really nice.
Business to consumers, this would be B2B, so it would further diversify their portfolio.
See the blue, the baby blue, the black, and the pink, the hot pink. Those are the sort of primary colours for NBT.
So that's the software thing. That just intuitively makes a lot
Yeah.
of sense to me. But the physical space they didn't at first. And then I thought about it
Yeah.
and I realized Apple kind of revolutionized the retail space. Right?
They did. And I'm not sure if Jacqueline's going to mention this in the video, but Apple did give you a ton of features in WatchOS 8 where you can share your health data with family members and your doctors directly from your watch and your iPhone. So that's actually really handy, and it's sort of getting you to bridge the gap there, which is great.
Right? Like when you go to an Apple store and you leave, most of the time you feel pretty psyched,
You also come out with some products inadvertently.
satisfied with your experience. And
Yeah.
that is really not common. Like think about how you feel when you leave IKEA.
Yeah, that is very true. Like, and just to back up that point there, when I pre-ordered my first pre-order, I wasn't able to go into an Apple store because I live in Ireland. But when I called them, they did everything they could to explain the pre-order process, how the transaction process works, and even going as far as to offer face-to-face consultations with Apple Store trained employees who could show you how to use the products. So they're really laser focused on customer experience.
Normally it's like you're so happy to be getting the heck out of there.
Yeah.
And you're also pretty frustrated with how the experience was.
Yeah.
And a lot of people feel that same way when they leave a doctor's office. Like if you've been to the doctor's in the
Oh,
last
yeah.
couple of years, you've probably experienced something like this. You arrive, there's a pretty decent wait time, so your appointment starts later than it should. And then it's also pretty difficult to book a follow-up appointment. And this isn't the doctor's
Yeah.
fault at all. Like their schedules suck. It's really stressful, obviously. But because healthcare is moving towards kind of like the commoditized, like see as many patients as you can system
Yeah.
in certain offices, it would make a lot of sense for Apple to kind of step in here and maybe improve that because they
Yeah.
do really well with creating appointments at the Genius Bar and still being super efficient, but leaving the customer with a really satisfied experience.
Also, Apple will do whatever they can to satisfy the customer. when you go to the Genius Bar or you call up their tech support, they're generally pretty good.
Right now, you often have to like quarterback your own health. You're in the driver's seat very much.
Yeah. Oh, she uploaded that teaser to her Instagram, by the way.
And test results among doctors, and it's kind of annoying and difficult sometimes. But what if all your doctors?
She just uploaded this yesterday.
Doctors had access to the same exact data from your Apple Watch.
That is actually a feature now, which is cool.
And they were
in
able
Watch
to
OS 8.
check in on your data on a daily basis, but also talk to each
Yeah.
other because they all have the same data centralized.
That is actually a really good idea.
But I think that there are so many things to consider with the physical space that make it incredibly difficult. Obviously, you need the physical space,
Yeah.
the funding for that, you need the actual doctors, and
That
then
is true.
countless legal things that you have to consider before you start an actual hospital that is treating people and managing
That's very true.
sometimes life and death scenarios. And even creating new products
More
in the
B-roll.
healthcare industry is really hard. Like, you can't easily innovate on a pacemaker in 1 year. You have to make sure that it's safe and that there are no adverse effects.
Yeah.
Like, create the product to try to fix one thing and then it causes another problem. So unlike when Apple innovates on a phone every year,
So check out.
they're in the driver's seat, and if they screw up, they just fix the mistake the following year.
Shot from her, my digital workflow video. Little NBT candle there and roadcaster.
With butterfly keys on the max, but it's very different when it's directly affecting someone's
Yeah.
health. So innovation happens at a much slower speed as well. So I feel like while on paper it may sound
Happier Than Ever, a song she's listening to at the moment.
pacemakers and other health tech, it's actually a lot more nuanced and complicated. So here's my take. If I were the
Yeah.
CEO of Apple, I would not want to create a hospital or do any of that for now. And I think they may come back around to that, but what I would instead do is look at my strong suits of software and logistic optimization, and
Love the graphics.
I would kind of go in on that. I would try to figure out ways to work with hospitals to create
Yeah.
better software and keep the Apple Watch at the forefront of it.
That's a great idea.
It's really going to become an incredible device to
You can tell it's sort of like a patio area there.
track health data. But I also think that while we're doing all this, we need to be aware of the fact that data is really useful when it's actionable and
Yeah.
less useful and more anxiety-inducing when it's not actionable. So, for example, one of the amazing health features
The old 2018 office, which is, she's not in at the moment, or not in at the moment, but anymore, sorry, but it is it's a nice
the
space.
Apple Watch is the AFib detection, but I watched an interview with a doctor saying that there's this inverse relationship between the people that have the Apple Watch and the people that normally have AFib. Like, a lot of younger people have the Apple Watch, and older people tend to be
Yeah.
diagnosed with AFib.
And I will admit, it's people with the Apple Watch tend to be a lot more scared about their heart rate, I think, because ever since I got into the habit of checking my heart rates, I have been, it's not good.
So he found a lot of people are coming in with this false diagnosis. But I honestly think that it's better to have that false positive than miss the other cases that would be missed if people didn't have the Apple Watch. And
That's the reason that actually happens is because they take the reading of the ECG, obviously, on your watch, but it is only accurate after a certain age. I think it's 25. But if you're someone like me and you're just concerned in general, just want to be sure, you'll change your birth date and it'll allow you to use it even if you switch your birthday back. So kind of a little bug there, but it, like Jacqueline said, it is better to be safe rather than sorry.
and they're not in the core AFib demographic. So the Apple Watch is amazing for that, but I think that's really important that there are doctors and systems in place to put the data
Yeah.
into context for consumers.
For sure.
Hopefully this video gave you a little more insight into that leak and why Apple is just generally excited about health and health tech. If you want to see another episode of Tech Explained,
Go watch.
it here. Thanks so much for watching this video and getting to this point. I really appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
And that was the episode of Tech Explained. If you enjoyed the video, this video to be exact, and you haven't seen that video, go check it out. First link in the description because, Jacqueline doesn't earn any ad revenue or anything like that from watching the video on this channel, this reaction. It's purely something we do just because we enjoy the content. And of course, all credit goes to her for the content shown in this video. Of course, we don't own any of it. And we'll catch you next one. Peace.